This morning, President Biden announcing he will seek a second term in a video message.
This is not a time to be complacent. That's why I'm running for re-election.
His announcement coming after a new poll shows the majority of Americans do not want him to run again. Let's bring in Rice University professor of political science, Mark Jones, to further discuss this. Good morning to you, Mark.
Good morning.
Now, what we're hearing the most, it seems like, from people is they're concerned about his age. He would be 82. Will he be able to keep up with the campaign schedule is what a lot of people are wondering. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think first and foremost, his handlers are going to try to keep him off the campaign trail. They'll have time because on the Democratic primary, there really isn't much of a challenge, only gadfly candidates. The tough part for him on the campaign will come in September and October of 2024 when he has to actually be campaigning and doing debates, and that's where his age will really come into question.
Now, Mark, you mentioned not a real serious challenge on the Democratic side. You have RFK and Marianne Williamson, the only ones who have declared. How will that affect the Democratic nomination process?
Well, they'll still have to go through the nomination process, but because there aren't serious candidates there, Biden should be able to avoid holding most debates and as well as really having to campaign very hard. And that's good for him because, as we saw, he made this announcement via video, not in person. And that's in part because his handlers have tried to keep him away from the media, especially in places that are unscripted moments.
All right, so let's talk about where he started and then where he's leading into now. It seemed like at first Democrats were really into him when they voted him in, but his approval ratings went down fairly quickly. How do you feel that he will be going up against other Republicans?
Well, he's far less popular than most presidents are at this stage, and especially he isn't unpopular among Democrats. Most Democrats want to see someone else run. But the reality is, in the face of Donald Trump, Democrats are willing to go with Biden because they believe he provides them with the best hope of keeping Donald Trump from returning to the White House.
And Donald Trump, not exactly on the younger side either. Do you think we're going to see a rematch of 2020 here?
That's quite possible. I mean, on the Democratic side, it looks like an almost certainty, assuming Biden's health holds. On the Republican side, Trump is probably the odds-on favorite right now. I think the difficulty for Democrats is if someone like Ron DeSantis captures the Republican nomination, it's going to be much tougher for Biden to convince the American public that he's a better option for the presidency, given his age, as well as his, performance over the past few years, which hasn't been stellar.
What can be so confusing about this is you take a look at all these different polls, Mark. A lot of Americans say they do not want him in the White House, yet he consistently leads in most of the polls in the 2024 primary. What's up?
Well, Democrats aren't happy about him, but they still believe he's their best hope for defeating Trump, because the reality for Democrats is if Biden steps down and doesn't run for re-election, then the most likely candidate is Kamala Harris, and Kamala Harris is even less popular than Joe Biden and less likely to be able to keep Trump from returning to the White House.
All right, Mark Jones, professor of political science over there at Rice. Thank you so much for your time, Mark. We'll be talking to you a whole lot more in the coming months, I'm sure. Can't believe 2024 will be here before we know it. Thank you.
We're almost there.
Yeah.